Not everything is the search for that elusive 1/100th of a second, so if you want to chill, we may have a good chill pill here. Greetings from me, you're watching WromWrom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing. Today we're once again reviewing a sim racing product that could interest you. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more, our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Well, today I'm gonna talk about a sim racing adjacent product, because even we sim racers don't always obsess over sim racing. Sometimes we just want to chill and race with our buddies outside of sim racing. So while you will rather not use this for sim racing, you may want to use it when playing games like Wreckfest or the F1 games or other racing games where the simulation part is far less important. I'm talking about the Manba 1 wireless controller, which is an Xbox style controller. It's got some interesting things going for it. It's wireless, fits well in the hand, at least my hands, and has an integrated display, which I hope is not for the games. The first thing you notice when setting up the controller is that the company has thought of everything. You not only get a USB cable and a docking station where you can load the controller if you don't want to load it directly via USB, you also get a screen protector which you can put over the display. And the docking station also has a small space at the base where you can put the rather large USB-A stop which handles the communication between the Manba 1 and your computer. You also get a second set of thumbsticks which look exactly like the thumbsticks that are already on the Manba, in case you wear the other ones out, I suppose. The controller weighs about as much as any other controller and, as I said, feels good in my hands, and not having the cable in the way all the time sure helped me get accustomed to it. Interestingly enough, it has a trigger lock for either or both trigger buttons and an on-off button. And while I exclusively used it on my PC, it seems you can use it with a Switch or even your Android or iOS phone or tablet by connecting it via Bluetooth. Though I'm surprised it does not connect to a PC also using Bluetooth, thus not needing a stop in any way. If you want to use it with a Switch, you will have to change the setting using the display. I suppose there are different standards at play here. On the display you can also set up the joystick curves, their dead zones, and even the vibration strength, as well as a couple of other things like your preferred language or even mapping the buttons. During a game there's not much the display does, but truth to be told, I don't look at my controller while playing, and I don't expect you to either. I noticed no lag while playing, and the reactions in-game were one-on-one what I did on the controller. All the buttons were easy to use, the vibration good enough even on normal setting, but I put it a bit higher as I wanted more of a force feedback-y kind of thing. You do you, but at least we have the choice. One thing I didn't like was that while the controller has the nomination of the buttons engraved in it, this was impossible to see because there is not much contrast between the button and the letters. For experienced controller jockeys, this is no issue, I know, but for me, who normally uses a wheel or a joystick, well, I had to look twice. Small beans for sure. And the display on the controller is only used to set up the controller. I was going to add this as a negative point, but then I thought, what else would I use it for? And truth to be told, I was not sure. While I'm playing, I'm watching the monitor, not the controller. And other than setting up things like vibration, connection, or knowing the battery status, what would I need the display for anyway? Having the display makes it easier to set up the controller without needing to install yet another piece of software on my computer, and I'm sure makes it easier also if you're going to use the controller with any of the other devices it can be used with. So, no negative. The display does what it's meant to do, and does it well. And it's protected thanks to the foresight of Manba. If you like what we're doing here on WromWrom and want to support us, it's easy, just a few clicks. Like, subscribe, and set the notification bell. Takes less than a Hamilton pit stop. Thanks for your support. Yes, should you buy it? The price of around $70 or 90 euro is on par with other wireless controllers on the market, and truth to be told, while I'm not an expert on controllers, This year felt good. I like how well thought out the delivery was and how well everything worked out of the box. I very much feel that for that price you're getting good quality, and I like using this controller, so if you're searching for an Xbox style controller, especially a wireless one, you won't go wrong with a Manba one.